I want justice for Jimmy Uso.
Why?
I want justice for Jimmy Uso because I don't think that Jimmy Uso has had real opportunity. I can't say that. He's had a lot of opportunities.
He's had opportunities.
Yeah, I was about to say something, but Jimmy Uso has had a lot of opportunities. Number one, to be a singles competitor, but also against some really like strong people. Like he had a feud with John Cena. It don't get no bigger than that. Even though it wasn't, it was short lived, but an extension of what the bloodline that was doing to John Cena. But it was a small period of time where Jimmy Uso was against John Cena. Um, and then Jimmy Uso is still trying to find his footing of where he is. I will say this. If Jimmy Uso was given the opportunity to hold a title, I think that Jimmy Uso would be a very, very entertaining champion.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Jimmy Uso do need to make a couple of tweaks. Maybe he need to change his music. He definitely need a new finisher.
He needs his own personality.
But Jimmy Uso got personality out the wazoo. Jimmy always make you laugh.
He does. And I think he needs to really tap into that. I think he's still trying to sit back, and it's making the people, especially when I see him, it's still making me connect him with Jay.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like Jay has the yeet. That's his. Just no yeet.
It's like even though Jimmy might have kind of started doing the yeet stuff first. Jay kind of
who took off with it though? You know what I mean? Who took off with it, and it's just like you still trying to hold on to it. Like let that go, let that slide on to your brother. Let him have it.
Yeah, that no yeet ain't working. I think he should go on full force and just start using the yeet too. Why not? I know I know because he wanted to be separate from his brother and stand on his own 2 feet.
Yeah,
I know that's why. That's why he do the no yeet. That it's not really catching on. Because people don't even know what the yeet means. So no yeet. I don't know what that means. But I absolutely think that Jimmy Uso, if given the opportunity, number one, I think it's a couple things he needs to do. Number one, he needs to change. He needs a finisher. He needs another finisher. He needs a very defining finisher. I think that he needs to lean more into his comedy and that attitude. A good balance between angry, badass, big Jim, and then that comedic portion that kind of blend them together. How like Heel Rock was back in the early 2000s.
I was giving you to say. That's what I was. He needs to be Rock of old.
He 2000. Yeah,
he can do it very easily. He could be that guy to come out and cut a promo on you and make the crowd laugh the entire time while he talking shit to you.
I always thought that Jimmy Uso was going to break out before Jay, and it just happened the other way. And maybe it was for the best because now Jay has a platform, but Jimmy has just as much, if not more, talent, and can actually really talk on the microphone. Now, if I'm comparing Jimmy and Jay, Jimmy is much better on the microphone than Jay is. You know what I'm saying? But Jay makes you feel, and I think that's the thing that is the difference between Jimmy and Jay when it comes to the wrestling. Jay makes you feel everything, and that cannot be taught. You can't teach that.
Emotion.
You know what I'm saying?
We say it all the time. Emotion over emotion. Every time.
Yeah, emotion. Jay make you feel. So when Jay was in the bloodline, and he was the let me get him, the right hand man. He made you feel. He made you feel like, oh, okay, yeah, we the baddest on the planet. yeah, this is family right here. I'm riding with family. Like it made you feel good. He made you feel something. You know what I'm saying? And even now, Jay makes you feel. And I think that's the only thing that Jimmy is missing that connects him with the crowd, where he's making the crowd feel. And I think that he was able to do it when he broke away from Roman Reigns and he kicked Roman Reigns in the face. I think that period was Jimmy Uso's shining moment. And it was so powerful that if you haven't, and I would go back and just watch that whole bloodline storyline from especially that middle part when Jay was breaking off from the bloodline, and then Jimmy broke off from the bloodline, and then for some reason Jimmy went back, and then I don't know, it was just weird. Well, the reason why he went back, and they didn't write that part well, but that part where Jimmy kicked Roman Reigns in the face and broke off from the bloodline, I think that was Jimmy Uso's shining moment. I think that he will have shining moments in the future, but they got to have a direction for him, and I don't think that they have a direction right now for Jimmy Uso. So I think that Jimmy Uso is a lot more talented. I think that he can go. He just needs a new moveset, man, and he has to make the fans feel and get behind what he's doing. And I think that he will absolutely be the star that he is, man.